Hello, bookworms, bibliophiles, and lovers of all things literature, and welcome to the next chapter of the Braless Book Guild podcast, where we discard our bras and embrace the power of three to talk about books both published and unpublished. We are your hosts. I'm Jenna. This is Marissa.
Hello.
And that's Megan.
Hi.
Hi. And Megan, tell us about what we're drinking today.
Okay, so way back when I did art for a book box. Sorry, you guys are just like, just tell us what we're drinking. And I'm just like, nah, you get a story.
You get a story. I like it.
I did art for a book box, and the art specifically was, I think it was like to celebrate the final book in the Throne of Glass series.
Oh, okay.
So they were going to do 3 separate book boxes. One was, like the Aelin and what's his name?
Rowan
Rowan book. One was like the witch book for like Manon. And the other one was about, I hate his name. I will always call him Chol, even though it's Kale. I hate it so much. And one was about him and Elaine, or Elin, or whatever her name was.
Manon and Dorian are the best anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it.
I did art for them, and one of my stipulations for doing art for them, amongst getting paid, was that I want them to send me a box.
Yeah.
And that was when they were deciding it was going to all be in one box or do 3 separate boxes. So they decided to do 3 separate, so I chose the witch box because Manon is the only one that matters. And in that box came a recipe for a witch's chai tea homebrew.
Oh.
And this recipe was created by Drawn to the Pages. I don't know if they're still around, but this is for Enchanted Fandom, which is still around. So I have used this recipe, I don't know, 50 times. So many times. It's one of my all-time favorite recipes. It has all the spices like separated, and you kind of like smush them up and then put them in hot water. Add some tea bags. I did decaf English breakfast. Okay. It requests Darjeeling, but I'm not a fan of just raw Darjeeling, if you will. So yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's just a sweet chai. It's got milk and brown sugar in it, and
it's really good.
Yeah, I've made it for you guys a couple times. Yeah,
I like it.
Marissa went for almond milk, which I think is also very witchy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Almond milk feels very earthy to me. So.
There's just no lactose in it. So
yeah.
I could have brought my lactose-free whole milk, but I did not.
I like almond milk.
Yeah, I like almond milk. I just don't think it gives it that, like, rich taste. So I usually prefer whole milk for myself when I make this. But
typically like the taste of whole milk anyways. So
you're just not a dairy person, it seems.
No, I'm not.
Do you like yogurt?
Not much.
There you go.
Yeah, depending on it, but it's not my go-to.
Yeah. But I like this one.
Yeah.
I made it a bunch in Korea and made it a bunch here. Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. I should take a picture of it.
You should.
Yeah.
We'll take a picture of it for anyone who would like to make it as well.
Yeah.
While you listen to our podcast.
There you go.
So.
And enjoy it.
Anyway, speaking of witches, Jenna.
Yeah, so this episode is our witchy episode. We decided to talk about books revolving around witches and some of our favorites. I was going to say some we didn't like so much, but I think that's just Marissa.
Okay, so I was looking at my shelf and looking at my book list, and I like a lot of witchy things, but books, I find that I don't read as many witchy books, and when I do start them, they're not what I want, so I don't finish them, and I don't like them.
That's what I've noticed. I feel like growing up it was all about witches, but now I feel like it's just magic users.
Well, I'm just, like, I love witch shows. I love Charmed, which I thought was part of why I didn't know if we were going to go with the Embrace the Power of Three intro, because I'm like, that's more of a TV show, but it's also has to do with witches because of the rule of 3 and all that.
Yeah.
But like Charmed, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I'm like, there was a lot of witchy things that I liked growing up, just not necessarily books.
Yeah. Did you ever read the Sweep series, or were you too young for that?
I started it. I don't remember it well.
Yeah. I feel like it was very romance based, and that wasn't her favorite. She read Daughters of the Moon.
I did read Daughters of the Moon. I like Daughters of the Moon.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would still like it, but I remember liking it when I read it.
Yeah.
There was another one. When I was trying to look up books, I think it was called like The Summoning or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah. With
That
the
one-
red jewel
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. I remember reading that. I don't think I ever finished that series. And once again, I don't think I would like it now as I'm older, but
Yeah.
I remember liking it then. But yeah, I think a lot of it is very young adult, and there's even the ones that I'll talk about today are very young adult, and as I've talked about before, like it's just not my thing anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'll read some of it, but it's not my go-to.
I messed up, guys.
Oh no.
I got a new phone. And I haven't signed into my Goodreads.
Ooh. Oh no.
That's gonna pull my butts.
It's
was
gonna
like-
take her a second.
It's all right.
Jenna and I were talking about how she bought Practical Magic, the book, and she hasn't read it, but I did.
I do. I have that one, and I have the prequel one. That's about the ants, and I haven't read that one either.
Ooh, I didn't know it was about the ants. Now I
yeah.
want to read that.
Yeah, it's supposedly good. So,
Are we excited for Practical Magic 2?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I've yet to see a Sandra Bullock movie that I don't like, so
Did we already talk about the one where she was obsessed with the one guy?
all
Oh
about
my gosh.
Steve.
All About Steve. We
best.
like that
I
one.
love that one.
It's so funny.
I
My
was so
Favorite
uncomfortable.
was when the deaf kid started running towards the carnival and fell
feel
in the
like-
hole.
I feel like we've had this conversation. Yeah.
It's dark humor for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I was so I don't even get like secondhand embarrassment at all.
Yeah.
And I was so uncomfortable in that movie.
I will say the only thing that I don't watch anymore is The Proposal. And I mean, a little
that's
bit
my
even.
favorite.
I love it.
I just feel like, and I don't know, I'd actually have to look it up, but I feel like it is such a role reversal of like the older woman and the hot young guy. And I feel like she's doing a lot of that lately. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But the movies are still good. They're still entertaining.
Yeah.
I love her.
I'm actually curious about her. What is the age difference between her and Ryan Reynolds? Because I
Her,
to
Ryan
me,
Reynolds, her, and who was the one in the Lost City
Channing
one?
Tatum?
Yeah, Channing
Oh,
Tatum.
Okay, yeah.
And then even in All About Steve,
Yeah.
or Bradley Cooper. I don't know what their age difference is. And I mean, it's not to say she looks old. I just feel like she is older. So it doesn't. It's like if this was reversed, people would say something.
Yeah.
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 So-
Well, I mean, if you think about 007, James Bond was
Exactly.
all
That's true.
yeah. And then even I don't remember
and people
who
say
it
something
was.
about it.
And people
Yeah.
are all like, oh,
I
creepy
think
old guy.
I don't remember who it was, but he said he stopped doing 007 because he was like, these are like my daughter's age or
Mhm.
like my granddaughter's age,
Yeah.
and I am not happy with that.
Where I don't think her age differences are that big.
Yeah.
But it definitely, it was something I started thinking about. Like, I don't know if I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also, my partner is 7.5 to 8 years older than me. So I do feel that age is just a number. But
Yes.
we
true.
also stop at some point where we're like, play the game of how old were you when I was doing this?
Yeah,
Because it gets real creepy real fast. And
Yeah.
we're just like, okay,
exactly.
let's not talk about this anymore.
Exactly.
Yep.
But yeah. And
Anyways, which stuff?
then most of our adult life now, we're just like,
Yeah.
well, how old were you when we were 32? I was with you.
Yeah.
I was with
Yeah.
you.
So anyway, yeah, witchy stuff.
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like there are very few witch-based books, even adult books, I would say especially, out there these days, which is interesting because back in the day, I felt like it was everywhere. It was all about witches. And I think it was also, what was that thing where it was like on the internet where they're like, you either one of three and you're either obsessed with the Tudor era, the Cleopatra era, or the Salem witch trials.
I never saw that, but that's funny.
And I'm over here like, what about all
I
three?
was obsessed with everything.
All of
all
those.
three. I mean, the
All-
mummy,
Yeah.
and then Cleopatra in general.
Yep.
And then the other Boleyn girl got me, Scarlett Johansson and Natalie Portman. Oh my god. And then what was the other one I just said? Oh, the Salem witch trials.
The one we're talking about.
Yeah, the Salem witches, the actual witches. Yeah, so I just thought that was really funny because I was just like, it's me.
It's me. I'm all of them.
I'm all of them.
There you go.
But yeah, what was yours? Was it
all
of them?
those.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
of them. Because, yeah, it was the same thing. I mean, I think my obsession with the Tudors was the Tudors, the
Yes.
show. And then
Natalie
like
Dormer.
falling into that. Yeah. And then yeah, the Mummy got me into a bunch of Egypt stuff, and then honestly, and I was thinking about it talking about this episode and its theme is because Jenna and Jake, but I know Jake a little bit more, at least from my perspective, really got into Wicca.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think he still practices a little bit. He's not quite as active as he was when he was a teenager, but him being into that and like actually studying, you know, magic and energy and forces and what witchcraft actually is was what got me into it.
Yeah.
Because it was like actually understanding it versus like Harry Potter type stuff.
Right.
So
I was actually, the funny thing is I was thinking about the Harry Potter thing because you were saying, like, I feel like as we were growing up, witches were everywhere. And I was like, it's kind of that thing that follows where, like, okay, witches were really in because Harry Potter was big. And so everything was about witches. And then after that went on, it was like, okay, vampires are in. Everything's about Twilight. And you can find a vampire book a dime a dozen. And then it kind of blended with werewolves because that kind of blended together. And then now it's dragons.
Oh, yeah, definitely
Dragons are everywhere. So
Definitely dragons.
I think they had
And Lady
zombies for a
Knights.
bit.
Yep,
Zombies, yeah.
That was going on.
And I feel like when zombies was going on more in like media of like TV and movies,
mm-hmm.
in the book world, it was dystopian, which
Yeah.
also is very zombie adjacent, I would
Yeah.
say.
I read a lot of zombie books too. There were a few
Oh, really?
zombie books, yeah.
I
didn't
think
know
zombie
any.
is more related to like apocalyptic.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I think that was more of what was going on, and but also stuff like I read a book called Generation Dead, which was just about zombies going to school with
Right,
people
yeah.
and stuff.
Oh, right. There was World War Z
Yeah,
as well. That was a thing.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
all
What was that one that it's kind of a popular movie or whatever? What's a popular movie? It
Warm
was a book.
Bodies?
Warm Bodies. That
Yeah.
was a good
Yep.
one. Yeah.
I never watched or read that, but I do know about it.
Yeah.
Question. Is Frankenstein a zombie book?
That's a good question. I don't think so. I wouldn't necessarily call it that, but I could see the argument for it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, if I were to put the books, like I just said, I'd put Frankenstein next to the zombies. I'd say it's zombie adjacent.
Is it the bridge between zombies and like other
Sci-fi.
books?
Yeah,
Sci-fi
I was like,
books?
it's basically science is what's going on there.
It's science creates zombies. It goes right next to
Well, that's always
the
the thing,
Eye of
isn't it?
Legend, right?
Yeah. Going back to Wicca, I feel like after reading the Sweep series,
hmm
I wanted to be into Wicca and like obviously Charmed, because Charmed was also very I wouldn't say Wiccan, but like inspired by a lot of
Yeah.
those like
It
things.
does. It actually follows a lot of the
Yeah.
Wiccan teachings.
I read somewhere that like the first season of Charmed was supposed to be more. It was supposed to be less like literal of like vanquishing demons, and the fact of like, you know how they always just like say a spell and they're done.
Yeah.
Like it was less of just that and them exploding, and it was more of like the witchcraft and energy and actually looking into it more, which they touch upon a lot in it.
Yeah.
But media took over,
Of
and it was
course.
just simpler to just be like,
Yeah.
oh, I got the spell that I could just make you explode.
Yeah.
Have we talked about who your guys' favorite sister was?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, I haven't.
I liked it was Prue, Piper, and Phoebe. I liked Phoebe,
And then
Yes.
Paige.
and then I liked Paige.
Yeah.
I didn't care for Prue, so when Prue was gone, I was just like, because I don't know, I also just don't like the person who's like, I'm the most important.
Yeah.
And I'm the main character, even though it's all three of them. So I felt like towards the end it was a lot of that. So when she
Mhm.
was gone, I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
And Paige, I felt like was just fun because she had like the white lighter abilities. Spoiler alert.
yeah.
From the 90s.
From the 90s, yeah, early 2000s. But I loved when Phoebe was with Cole.
Yeah.
Like that was my
Shadow
my
Daddy.
The original.
when they say the other meme that's out there is the this is my lore,
Yeah.
like where it began, and I would say it was Phoebe and Cole
Yeah.
was mine. Which is very interesting because I hate Shadow Daddies these days. Except some books.
Except some books.
All of them except some. Holly Black does it okay. She's fine. She's fine. But yeah.
What about you, Jenna?
Yeah, it was definitely the same. I liked Phoebe. I liked Phoebe and Cole. I didn't really care for Leo, although I met him in real life. So
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
yeah, I went to the
Yeah.
bar with
What?
Leo.
What?
Yeah, I
She
have
has a picture.
pictures.
When
Um,
was this? Tell me.
Gosh,
That was forever ago.
let's see. I was 25, 26, something like that. So
just a few
almost
years.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have pictures. He's older for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just liked Charmed in general. I liked all of them, but I didn't really care for Prue in the beginning. But I think that when I first saw Charmed, it started with Paige, and then I went back and rewatched.
I think
all
it
of
was the
them.
same with me as
Mhm.
well.
And so
yeah.
like Prue I knew she didn't last, so I didn't get attached.
Right.
And then she did kind of have the know-it-all energy, kind of. And then I really liked Paige when she came in. So it's like I liked Phoebe. I liked Piper too. I just didn't really
Yeah.
care for her and Leo as much.
Yeah.
It wasn't they're too goody two shoes. I can't do that. I need the shadow daddy around here.
Yeah.
I need the enemies to lovers.
I think I agree. I did like Piper and Leo.
Yeah.
I thought that they were just really cute
Yeah.
and just fun together. But it wasn't like that danger.
Yeah. Yeah.
And back in the day we're
They
all
had
about
the forbidden love, okay?
They did actually.
They did actually have
but
the
not as much as Phoebe with a
Yeah.
demon.
Yeah.
Granted, she didn't know he was a demon for most of the relationship. And then when she did know he was a demon, I still love the demon baby. But didn't like who did the demon baby not like? Was it Prue or was it Piper? I think it might have been Prue.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that? Oh, okay. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't remember at that point.
I need to rewatch. I also wanted to start the new version
Mm-hmm.
because Netflix has it, and I want to start that. I also want to start the Mayfair Witches, but I want to know if the Mayfair Witches and Interview with the Vampire are ones you have to watch together,
Yeah.
because I think that would be a really cool experience
Yeah.
if it is one of those.
See, I'm different from you guys because I still like witch books. Still,
I
to
just don't
this
see
day.
any.
I will look them
Oh,
up.
there's a
So
ton out
all
there.
I just don't
all
see
of the
any.
Adrian Young books are the adult books, more adult ones are.
I was
witchy
gonna say
books.
Fable,
but
but yeah,
I did not enjoy the Making of June Pharaoh because it wasn't witchy. And then who was that other?
the aunt felt very witchy.
Yeah, it was kind of witchy, I guess.
It wasn't,
There
I won't say
was-
it's witchy. It was supernatural for sure, but
Definitely. It's funny. I'm scrolling through. I mean, we have the Heartless Hunter was witches. That's newer.
Yes, right. The Crimson Moth Heartless Hunter.
Yeah.
That was a witch one. But I
Um,
guess they're just so ingrained in my brain that anyone who uses magic is witch-like.
witch-like. Ish.
We have 3 Dark Crowns. Are they witches?
yeah, I mean, that's a good question too, because I would say because we've gone so much into just powers now,
Right.
that I would consider more of a witch book is traditional witch and Wiccan type stuff,
Okay.
where stuff where it's just oh, I'm psychic. I wouldn't necessarily call that a witch book.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to adjust. It wasn't all of Adrienne Young's books. I just read her book, Spell for Forgetting, with this other author. It was it's Rachel Griffin does all the witch books. And I like all of her. She did Bring Me Your Midnight. She did The Nature of Witches, Wild as a Witch.
Oh, yeah,
ones.
you've talked
I
about
liked
those,
those
yeah.
ones. Those ones are witchy, and I enjoyed those. And I will, if I see a book that's about witches, I will still kind of oh, I must read it. And I mean, even the Night Circus is kind of they're witches in a circus kind of thing. And I think that's what I was like, I want to read it. It's about witches in a circus. And I was like, yeah, it's a Target book. And then when I found out it was underrated, I was like, I must give it a try.
And now Target is all about hey, we're getting the good stuff now.
Yeah, Target's like, look, book talk's a real thing. I'm gonna capitalize on all this.
Well, that's where I was talking about, a bunch of the witch books I see are very young adult, and so that's why I don't get into them as much, and, a lot of them are, high school books, and,
Yeah.
I picked one up, I think it's called like Spells to Forget Us or something. And it had a really good synopsis, and I started reading it. I'm like, oh, this is so young. Like, I can't do this. And that was just, it's like, I want to read more witch books, but I find that most of the witch books I find are very young adult.
And guess what? My list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books on my list.
Yep.
Are young adult.
Yep. Well, I mean, the 2 of them that I have are, and they're not necessarily, well, one of them's young adult, but I wouldn't consider it a witch book. But they're the ones that I read, and I was like, yeah, they're okay.
All right, listeners out there, find us an adult witchy book for Marissa.
There you go.
Bonus points if there's barely romance.
Witchy books without romance does not exist.
I was literally about to be like, did you read Sweep? Oh wait, no. It was 100%
All
about the romance.
Macbeth. You got Macbeth. Got it?
Hey, that's one of my books right here.
And is that the one where you're like, it's not really young adult? Is that the one?
No, this one is young adult. It's just not
okay.
really. It's Macbeth, so it's not. I wouldn't consider a witch book. It has witches in it because it's Macbeth, but
I don't know the story of Macbeth.
Well, the story of Macbeth is told by the 3 weird sisters who are the witches that do the bubble bubble, toil and trouble.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Interesting. I need more Shakespeare in my life. But there was sorry, quick side note. There was a Shakespeare festival or like a showing of Shakespeare in the Park maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, and I wanted to go.
I was so sad because in Tahoe they were doing they do their Shakespeare plays every year, and they were doing 12th Night, and I really wanted to go, but I could not get time off to go.
Oh no. Next time.
But they won't do 12th Night next year. They'll do something else.
Right. Have you ever been to the Ashland Shakespeare Festival?
No. I mean, I do want to go, but I also feel like it's just so big that I don't want to go.
Okay, yeah.
You know?
I visited Kathy when we were both in college up there, and we went in fall. It was like the most beautiful thing ever.
Ashland is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Ashland is so beautiful. I have not been to the Shakespeare Festival. I want to, but I have never been.
Okay. Braless Book Guild. One of these years.
There you go.
We're gonna go. We'll report back.
I love it.
Keep an eye out for us, people.
Yeah. Yeah. Me, I'm the type of person where I will buy a book if it has something witchy in it, even if I don't read. I've had books sitting on my shelves that have something to do with witches, like The Witch's Child, mainly because I don't know anything about the book, but it says The Witch's Child, and so I must know, and I have to have it, and I'll read it eventually. And yeah, so I'm that type of person.
One of the times that we went on our dinner lunch dates at Barnes and Noble, and then we looked at the books, you picked up the one where her hair is like flown back.
Oh yeah, The Nature of Witches.
Yeah, you picked up that one.
Yeah,
because you were like, it's
witchy.
witchy.
Witches. I like witchy books. I like witchy books. I think because witchy books are easily done in our world and incorporating magic. So like those type of books, you can easily read it, and it's like it's that the Ashley Poston thing where we talked about it, where it's like it's our world, but just not.
Yeah,
and it's kind of fun that way. Obviously, high fantasy is always fun, and you can have like the over the top like dragon riding fun stuff, but you know it's not the easy like, oh, our life could be real, and we're all just muggles,
right?
So. Well, that's what I liked about, I mean, one, the Wiccan religion, and also, like, books and media that take witchcraft and make it practical.
Right.
Practical magic. And it's like, it's about energies and learning to control energies and using certain tools to help form things in the way that you want. And you can't, like, I'm not going to make food appear out of nowhere. Yeah. But with the right stuff, I can manipulate things to make it work.
Yeah. It's funny because I remember watching a lot of shows that I was like, oh, this is based off a book. I have to read the book. But then the book wouldn't be as good. Like, I think they did, The Circle was coming out right around the same time as, like, Vampire Diaries and stuff. That was more witchy. And I was like, I must read the book. And then I read Vampire Diaries and I was like, this isn't good. So I think The Circle is the same author, if I remember this. And I was like, yeah, I probably won't read that. But then I think they had Witches of Eastwick, which I got into. And
I think I read the script for that one.
Probably.
when I was doing my script writing class.
But yeah, I got into those and I'd always want to read those. Now it's funny because I'll send them to Jake if I see a good witch book and I'm like, oh, Jake, read this. Vet it for me. The same way I do your lesbian books. I'm like, here, witch book. Vet it for me,
But
Jake.
then you find a witch lesbian book and you go, here, Marissa.
Dang it.
Marissa, Jake, read it. Tell me.
I need the lesbian perspective and the gay perspective.
I think you actually did do that with me because I think there was one of like Witches of Ash and Ruin or something like that. I can't remember exactly
Probably.
what it was. But once again, it was a very young adult book when I was reading it. I was like, I don't.
It's not doing what you wanted from it.
Exactly.
We were talking about the very secret society of irregular witches is the exception. That was a perfect one, and I can't wait to read her second one.
That was such a good
yeah.
one.
I put it on my list of my Libby, but I have been postponing it till closer to witchy season. So now, once I'm done with homework, I can maybe read it.
Oh yeah, you could take your book, by the way, today. I finished it.
All the homework.
I'm very curious on your thoughts, Marissa.
Oh, it's right over there if you want to read it.
We got work. We got to do.
Yeah.
Meaning our podcast.
I did tell Jenna I had to bring up Good Omens because the full title of Good Omens is Good Omens, the Nice and Accurate Prophecies of Agnes Nutter, Witch. Because there's a witch in it, and it's like a big, like, overarching plot of it.
Wasn't she the one who was a virgin and all she wanted was just to sleep with somebody? No?
Don't remember.
Am I getting stuff confused? Because
It's
that
been
might
a
have
long time
also-
since I've read it, so I don't remember much about the details of it. I just remember she wrote down, like, basically everything that was going to happen in the world, and it started happening, and people were like, this is ridiculous, but she'd talk about, like, indoor plumbing and stuff.
yeah.
So,
No plumbing. It's gonna be big.
yeah.
Right.
Genie.
I'm rewatching Stranger Things.
no.
The
Hercules.
I am rewatching Stranger Things, and it's like set in 1986 now or 85, and they had to go to one girl's house, and she's like, oh, I'm accessing this to the internet, and they're like, what's the internet? She's like, don't worry about it, but it's gonna be big.
It's gonna be big.
Yeah. Anyway, so some of the books that I have, which I want Jenna to read, the Twin Crown series, because that's about two sisters, twins, obviously. Spoiler alert. Where they were separated, and one was like taken by the witches, and one was raised to be the princess, to be the queen. And then the witch sister is like, I'm gonna take over and like swap places with my sister, so that way, because the witches were being persecuted, and I'm gonna bring back the witches because they're the real power of this world. And then they like have like little magical powers, and it's very cute. I want you to read that, Jenna.
I actually, looking at the pictures, I think I pick it up a lot at Barnes & Noble and then put it down. So I'm like, one day.
Yeah.
But it hasn't made it to my Goodreads yet. But I did just look up the...
Yeah.
Like, that looks familiar.
And it's by Catherine and Catherine. Catherine Doyle and Catherine Webber, I think it was.
Yeah.
Nice.
Catherine with a C and Catherine with a K.
Right.
I'll add it to my list.
And then one that I just recently finished was What the River Knows, and the second one that I just finished was Where the Library Hides, and that is the idea that, like, Cleopatra and back in, like, the ancient times, they were all witches who used alchemy. And so, they're basically on the hunt for not only Cleopatra's tomb, but also her, like, magical scroll of all of her, like, alchemical thingamajiggers.
Nice.
Like spells almost, I would say.
Yeah.
But I was looking up reviews for that because it's slightly based off of The Mummy, and someone gave it a 1 star and said Rick O'Connell would never. And I was like, it's true.
Kind of true.
It's true. And then one I have on my shelf that has been on my shelf from Owl Crate for years and years and years was Witches Steeped in Gold.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't read that one, but I want to.
Hey.
And it would be good for spooky season.
It would be good for spooky season. Yeah, I honestly, as we've talked about, like, I'll pick up almost any book that has, like, witchy in it. I think that I would want to read The Bone Witch forever. That's on my shelf. I did When Wishes Bleed, and I think that's a witchy book. the Blood Witch or the Truth Witch books.
Oh yeah,
I read all those because it's like Truth Witch, Shadow Witch, Blood Witch,
Wind Witch.
Wind Witch,
Yeah.
all those.
Which witch is which?
Which witch is which?
Yes. Yes.
Who's on first?
Yep.
What's on second?
I don't know. I don't know. What's on
Third
third.
base.
The nature, all of the Rachel Griffin books, I've really enjoyed it. They are very young adults, so Marissa would not enjoy them, but they're very much the like, witches in society, and like there's like almost like witches interact with each other, but it's like just a part of society, which I like. But yeah, I really like all of those books. There's been so many more. My favorite part of The Throne of Glass was Manon and the witches.
Which you don't even get to her until book 4.
Dude. But by the time it came to book 4, I was like, you're the only one I care about. Like,
Exactly. I
that's
started
all I
off
wanted.
book 4 being like, ugh, I don't care about this girl and her stupid dragon.
Right.
Can we not?
Wyvern. It was Wyvern.
Right. And then, what was it? Because Aelin was going through a bunch of stuff and then that was like, I think when the romance was just starting between her and Rowan.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, come on, let's get back to here. And then by the end of that book, I was just like, nah, Manon's the only one.
I only want Manon.
You even have a candle right behind you of Abraxos, which is her dragon.
Oh. That's what I wanted to name Ouroboros. But he became Ouroboros. Was Abraxas.
And then became Boris because it was annoying to say Ouroboros all the time.
But also, Ouroboros is that's a dark name for a snake.
He bit his own tail.
It's perfect. Then obviously, yes.
That's all he has to be. Yeah, I like witchy books. I like anything that has that little bit of it. I could literally go on and on and on and on about witches.
That's why you're hosting.
That's why I am hosting them. I really want to read the practical magic books, but I saw Marissa.
It is way different than the movie.
Yeah. So it's completely different from the movie. But I always end up watching the movie in like September, which I haven't done this year. So I might actually be able to read Practical Magic if I finish my homework in time. But every time I watch the movie, I'm like, I don't want to read the book right after and then feel like I'm comparing and contrasting the two like too perfectly. So
yeah, no, you would not want to see them side by side.
Yeah.
Because it's like a completely different story, basically.
Right.
That was me with the Viscount Who Loved Me, Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Which I will say, in hearing about the first book, the author has a very conflicting relationship with consent.
Yes.
And I will not be reading any of her other books because her idea of consent is almost non-existent.
It is Victorian times.
But also,
yes.
they can be progressive Victorian times. Gale character knows how to do that.
Yeah. I had a similar thing of I have not finished Starving Saints.
Oh yeah.
Because it kind of got to the point where it wasn't like explicitly sexual necessarily, but there was a lot of like hints towards stuff and like this obviously stands for like sexual tension in here, even though it's not saying it's sexual tension, and like power dynamics and control over each other and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to listen to somebody tell me this stuff.
Yeah.
Because I was doing an audiobook.
Oh, okay,
like,
yeah. Other than that, is the audiobook pretty good?
Yeah, other than that, the audiobook is fine. There's a couple voices I don't like, and when you get to know the characters from what they do and say, I don't think the voices necessarily match up.
Oh, okay.
But, like, her narration is fine. Her actual, like, when it's not dialogue is really nice, and I enjoyed it. When it's dialogue, there's, like, 2 or 3 characters that I think she does well, and then the rest I'm like, eh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
Can't win them all, right?
yeah.
I often wonder for narrators, do they, like, have a list of... So I think of it, if this was me doing a narrative book, I'd be like, oh, this is my Megan voice, and then this is my Lord Braxley voice for, like, a well-to-do man, and then I would do, oh, this is my motherly voice, and I'd have, like, names for all these voices.
Yeah.
And then I'd go in and assign them to each character. I don't know.
I like, because the audiobook I'm listening to right now, he does a good job, I think, of, like, the way it's described of how they say things or how their voice is, he does a good job of like interpreting that and then saying it. So I think it's also a little bit on the authors to tell them how to say it.
I don't know if that's true though.
No, it's not, but I think like
okay.
when it's up to anybody's interpretation, it can be
Yes.
anything. But if an author is like, they very clearly say their words very slowly and at a lower tone, that gives them that hint of this is how it's supposed to be said.
Right.
And I like when authors write accents.
Oh, yes.
Like the way they write words, it's like you can tell they have an accent.
I like that too.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Instead of it being like, he said in a southern drawl, you're like, nah, give me the southern drawl. I want to read it in my brain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Marissa, did you ever finish Cersei?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I started that. When did I start that? I think I started that before we moved into the apartment with me, you, and Jelani. And it was right when we were moving, so I never finished it because it was like a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I never went back to it, and I remember not liking the very beginning of it, and then I got to a point where it was good, but now I don't know if I can pick it up at that point.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to reread the beginning of it.
You're like, I didn't like the beginning. I need to, maybe it's an audiobook book. Maybe I have to try it in an audiobook.
I think I did try it, actually.
She's the one who wrote Achilles. It's Madeline Wood's Song of Achilles.
Yeah.
And I've heard so much about Song of Achilles, and then I was so curious about Cersei because I like Cersei because she's the goddess of witchcraft. Yeah. But I never read either of them, and I was like, oh, Cersei's supposed to be queer, so here you go, Marissa.
Were you one of those when you read a song? Did you read Song of Achilles?
Nope.
Oh, dang, never mind. Because I was talking to Haley about it, and I said, were you one who read Song of Achilles and was just like, oh, okay? Or were you ones that were sobbing? And she was like, I was a sobber. And I was just like,
she was.
And she read it like back in like Tumblr days when it was like just out and everyone was like raving about it.
Yeah.
And I read it. I mean, obviously we know the story.
Yeah.
And I went in knowing
Yeah.
what was going to happen. So I was just like, okay. So I was the kind of person that was just like, whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
I think if you know what's going to happen, it's always,
I wonder,
it ruins like that like emotional attachment because it's like,
you don't want to get attached.
you don't get attached because you know it's happening.
Right.
Which is really messed up. As we talked about with our spooky episode, we know what's going to happen with when we love people. We're going to watch them die, but we still get attached.
Yeah.
Listen, I just finished The Night and the Moth. Jenna, oh my God, you got to read it. I need someone to talk to about it.
I've been putting it off because I don't want to read it when I had so long to wait for the next one.
Oh, yeah, it's not coming out till next September, so you got way
like
so much
a
time.
year.
Yeah.
So you got some time before she talks to you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's okay.
Because when we read her other duology, it was like I could read it back to back.
Yeah.
And I remember like I would have been so upset if I had to wait. So
yeah.
I will say, speaking of Cersei, I just read Hecate.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The arc, and that's very similar. She's sorcery and
yeah,
the undead.
Yeah.
So that was really good, and I do like how they did it because she talks about like Hecate's the first part's childhood, and then
is it child maiden crone?
Yeah, basically maiden mother crone, but it's her childhood, it's her adolescence basically, and then her adulthood, and in her childhood, she talks about her mother and the herbs that her mother uses and like how she makes those in potions to an extent and like what she uses them for. And then like she goes to the underworld where she lives for a while and she's trying to find like different things that she could use to make her feel like home. So I think that was a good witchy book.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited.
She was in one of the recent Percy Jackson books where he's trying to get letters of recommendation to go to college. And he had to, in order for him...
Sorry.
No.
The tone change.
It's true. It's true. So she was in that one, and her whole thing was, I'm going to go on vacation, and I need you to walk my hellhound.
Yeah.
And polecat. She has a polecat. But like, the whole thing about Hecate is that she can switch between, like...
The three different
ones, and one of them is, like, totally... I don't want to say insane, but, like... dark and will like obliterate you if you get on the wrong side.
Yeah.
So everyone was just do your best. Walk her hellhound. No big deal.
I just think of this new Superman movie when he's like, "What did you do to the dog?"
Yep. Oh, that was a good one. I saw that at Walmart the other day. My mom and I went to Walmart yesterday, actually, and I saw it there, and I was like, we just saw it in the theaters.
Yeah.
I remember
It comes
having
out
to
really
wait.
quickly.
I remember having to wait like months
They
from
will-
theater to DVDs.
They will come out with like streaming while it's
Yeah.
still in theaters.
I've seen that before, and
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. I want them to do that with The Long Walk because I really liked it and I want to watch it again.
Yeah, Haley was saying to me, she's like, I want to go see it again, Megan. We gotta go see it together.
I
And I was
know.
just like,
It's good.
yeah.
I'm kind of obsessed with it right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we should go see it then. Oh, but you're going on
But
vacation.
I'm going on vacation.
Maybe it'll
When
still be
this
around.
comes out, we'll have gone on vacation.
Yeah.
You'll
that's
be
true.
on vacation, right?
No, we'll be back
Yeah.
at this point,
Remember, it's the 14th.
unless you mix them up.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I won't mix them up. It's too much already.
As it is.
I don't think The Long Walk will still be in theaters when we get back from vacation.
It wasn't
Hey.
that popular.
No, it's not even it is popular, but I also think it's on its downturn right now.
Oh, okay.
When did it come out? I thought it just
It
came
did
out.
just come out like September 12th, I think.
Oh, okay.
But it'll be out for a month by the time we get back.
Yeah.
And
My mom read the book. Maybe I'll see if she wants to go see it.
I'm very curious. So everybody's online now is like, you like The Long Walk? Read the book. Read the book.
Yeah.
And so like part of me wants to read the book. I know how it ends. I know that the ending for the movie is different than the ending for the
Okay,
book.
yeah. Well, we talked about last week how Stephen King cannot do endings. So
Well, there's a lot I want to talk about. I should message Haley. I'm gonna message Haley about it. But there's a lot of things that they changed that made sense for changing in it because it was like in the book it's 100 people that are doing the long walk. In the movie it's 50 people.
we
So they
can't
cut that
we
down.
can't grow attached to 100 people.
Well, it was that, and it was just logistically making a movie of 100 people walking versus 50 people walking.
Yeah.
Is a lot easier to do 50 people. They changed stuff like the pace that they were supposed to keep. In the book, it's like 4 miles per hour, and in the movie, it's 3 miles per hour. And everybody's like, "Yeah, we didn't have treadmills back then when he wrote this because 4 miles per hour is a really awkward pace."
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's. I was watching videos of like what's difference between the movie and the book, but I'm curious. I might read the book.
You should read the book.
Yeah.
And then report back.
I think it was his first book, wasn't it?
No, Carrie was his first one.
Oh, okay.
I literally had no idea it was Stephen King. That's how much I didn't know anything about all this.
I want Jelani to watch it too, and I want to talk to him about it.
Take him. He's been wanting to go to the movies.
Okay, me and Jelani. You.
Yeah.
Me. Wait, he's gone too. Dang it.
Yeah.
What am I going to do without you guys?
Wait a minute.
I would say we go on Tuesday, but we fly out on Tuesday, so it doesn't work.
No. Does not.
Well, what time do you guys fly out?
Noon. So we have to be there at like 10 a.m.
Oh, yeah. And no movie theaters are open at 10 a.m. anymore.
No.
Dang.
I'll
Well,
go Monday night.
Tuesday's the cheap movie night, though.
I know.
Yeah.
That's too bad. I'm trying to think of any other spooky, like we have, not spooky books. We're on
Witchy.
witches.
Yeah.
I think Three Dark Crowns is very witchy to me. I feel like that one gives me witchy vibes. I feel like,
In some ways.
yeah, I guess you're right. I think of just like the poisoning and like making these poisons and a lot of the animals like the snakes
Yeah.
and I think like having an animal familiar kind of thing always felt very witchy to me.
Yeah.
Also, any like fan art that I wanted to draw was also inspired by looking up on Pinterest like witchy vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I still need to finish the fourth one.
I need to read anything past the first one.
Right.
Oh, it gets so good.
I believe it. I really wanted to, but
Yeah.
it, as with most of the Owl Crate books, I started them and I was like, oh, I can't wait to read these. And then by the time more of the series came out, I was like,
I don't remember.
I don't remember what happened.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Especially because we had to wait since there's 4 of them.
right.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was like every year. I think it was like a year and then there was like 2 years in between.
And then it made me so mad by messing with the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I still want to do that here. We're going to make a snippet from this and we're going to turn it into a thing.
Yes.
How it should be is one dark throne, right?
Yes.
Hang on, I got to pull up my thing. Or pull up the Goodreads. Wait for it.
It either has to count up or count down.
Yes.
Either way.
Yes.
In order.
Okay, so it has to go one dark throne, two dark reigns, three dark crowns, and then another Owl Crate book we got, which is not by the same author, was Four Dead Queens.
Yep.
So we have to slot that in there. And then the last one is Five Dark Fates. And then we're done.
There you go.
That's how it goes.
That's how it should have been.
I don't know, I almost feel like I like the counting down though,
So,
because you
5,
get
4,
to
3, 2,
one dark throne, like
That
Right.
makes sense.
where it's like, hey, you have these 3, and now you're going down to 2, and now you're
Okay.
at the last one.
I agree.
So Five Dark Fates, and then the random, not part of the series, Four Dead Queens, three Dark Crowns, two Dark Reigns, and one Dark Throne.
Yep.
Okay.
When I get into bookbinding, I'll just make that 4 dead queens match the others so that it can fit there.
There you go.
Yep. I still want to finish those really bad. I only have the last one. They do get really convoluted, and it has been a hot minute since I read them. I think I read Three Dark Crowns like 4 times because I wanted to start the series
Yeah.
and then fell off. And then, same old, thought it was a trilogy until it wasn't.
Yep.
Always.
The one of the young adult witch books that I did finish that I have over here is Improbable Magic for Cynical Witches, which of course I picked up because of the title.
It's a very cute title, yeah.
That sounds like a very Marissa title.
It is a very Marissa title. It is a very young adult book, but I did finish it, so I figured I'd put it in here because if people do like young adult books, it was good. It was sapphic. Basically about this girl who lives in Salem, works in a magic shop, but absolutely hates anything witches and like tries to avoid it as much as possible. And somehow, I don't remember how, it's been a while since I read it, but she joined like this coven. I don't remember why, but she did, and they are trying to like, she's trying to like figure out because she got this like handwritten book of tarot or something delivered to her, and she's trying to figure out why.
Oh.
So,
I want a handwritten book of tarot. I want to learn more about tarot.
yeah. Once again, I'm not wicked, but sometimes I pick up my tarot set and I just have fun with it.
Oh, I didn't even know you had a tarot set. That's
yeah,
fun.
it's right there. It's my steampunk tarot set.
I've seen that recently over there
Yeah.
on her shelf for those who are not watching.
The pointing
Pointing.
right there. That's where it is.
And I just thought it was just a cool like print or something.
yeah, no, it's steampunk tarot.
That's pretty cool.
It's very beautiful cards. I'll show them to
Yeah.
you when we're done.
Now that I have a full fairy loot set of tarot cards, I really want to do something. And they even have a planner that is like tarot based where you can like draw up to 3 cards a day and then like just like say what's in store for you that day.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd have that as like a second planner, but my first planner is already so much work
Yeah.
that speaking of planners, Megan's going to be on next week.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I'm Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Another Megan Easter, who runs Little Inkling Design. She's going to be on next week. So stay tuned for that. But I would love to have like a tarot deck and learn more about it. Or not a tarot deck, a tarot planner to
Yeah.
help me learn more about it.
I like tarot. It's fun. I don't know if I 100% believe in it,
Same.
but I have fun with it. And
Yeah.
it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you throw a bunch of darts at a wall, something's going to hit somewhere.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I see it. I always think of Agatha all along when she's like, it's a numbers game. Just eventually you'll get it in the right spot.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna say, I saw a quote one time, a long time ago, that said, like, if you can't decide between doing 2 things, flip a coin. Not because, like, it will make the decision for you, but because when it's in the air, you know what
yeah.
you're looking for. And I think that's kind of how it is with tarot, where you can put something that means, like, oh, this means companionship, so it must mean that I'm gonna find a companion, instead of like, or, oh no, I'm gonna end up with a dog, or, like,
Yeah.
whatever you want out of it, you're gonna find that meaning because it means something to your life and you understand your life.
Yeah. Different interpretations.
Yeah.
I've heard of people that get writer's block and they use tarot to help it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fun.
that's smart.
Or just roll a dice for D&D. What
Yeah.
do your characters do? Do they critically fail?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the one place that I got your smudging sage for your... Have you cleansed yourself, Marissa?
I have not. I've been so
Maybe we
lazy.
need to do that before. Well,
I was also
on
didn't
vacations
want to
as well,
set off
vacation.
my smoke alarm.
Oh, yeah.
So I was trying to figure out how to do that without setting off my smoke alarm in my tiny 1-bedroom apartment.
yeah,
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Maybe we just pull you outside and we smudge you.
yeah.
Just me.
It's not your
specifically.
apartment. Well, technically it is your apartment, but
Yeah.
it's causing all the issues. But the
That would be my the karma of it all. Of like, I'm smudging the apartment, then the fire alarm goes off and fire brigade shows up.
yeah, it is illegal to dismantle them too. So
Yeah.
I mean, even just for a little bit, I don't know. But at that one place, they had like signs for weekly tarot readings, and I don't know, that whole place is very much my vibe.
Yeah, I love
I
that
mean,
place.
the smudging sage I got you had rainbows on it, and not because of you. I bought it because I saw
'Cause you
rainbows
love
and I was
rainbows.
like, I love rainbows.
Yeah.
And now you'll always know it's from me.
Yep.
I wanna, yeah, let's do tarot readings for each other.
I got the cards.
I know Haley would be on it. I'd use my cards. I could even use because I can't use my deck that I drew because I have a full tarot deck of art that I've drawn. Because I put all the books that and the characters that they are on the back, so you can technically like see.
that would definitely.
You
Yeah.
blindly pick it. It's you close your eyes and
Right. I mean, it's all about feeling anyway.
yeah.
So.
What you're supposed to do is you split the deck with your eyes closed and then take the top card.
Oh, I've always just seen it like fanned out, like in Penny
You could do it a
Dreadful.
bunch of different ways. I'm just saying, like, so you don't
That
see
is
the
a-
thing is close your eyes, split the deck, and take the top card.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Or we just blindfold it, everyone. Yeah, do it, but blindfold.
I have some blindfolds. from-
Everyone, actually, all of us are blindfolded.
So we
We don't even know what the card is.
We're just reaching in.
what we do is that we think one of us is not blindfolded.
Yeah.
But no one knows who it is.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, we should do it. Let's do it. Whoever draws the short straw
Yeah.
gets to not be blindfolded.
Whoever draws death gets to.
There you go. Is there a card that represents tarot? Tarotception?
It's a Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, there you go.
But I don't think that's tarot necessarily. It's a bunch of different things. But
Yeah.
that's what I think of if I think of a card that represents tarot as Wheel of Fortune.
I would agree. Because that one is also about, yeah.
I was telling Jenna because I was drawing tarot the other day for fun, but also because it's like, I'm at a crossroads, so I'm going to draw tarot cards to just have fun and see if it tells me anything. And I'm like, Jenna, all of them say, you got a lot of decisions to make right now. And it was never like, follow your gut or follow your heart or anything like that. It was like,
Sucks for you.
this is this is a conundrum. It's like your magic 8-ball that says, ask again later.
No matter what. Or what is it? Answer unclear.
Yes, exactly. That's what I just kept getting when I was drawing cards. It's like,
Dang.
well,
That's when
this is
you
where
need
I'm at.
someone to draw them for you. Well, you have to draw them yourself, but then they
interpret it
say to
for
you for your,
Yeah.
yeah. I also forgot that
Jake never texted me back for that, by the way.
Jake.
I was like, of anybody, I was texting Jake. I'm like, hey, I'm drawing tarot cards, and this is what's going on, and nothing. I do have to say, really quick, in the audiobook I'm listening to right now, they said, they were, because I'm listening to Pet Cemetery,
Oh yeah.
and one of the, like, tombstones, quote unquote, for the Pet Cemetery was Hannah. She was the best dog, or something like that. I'm like, best dog Hannah.
Best dog Hannah.
I'm like, I have to remember that to say it on Brawley's Book Guild.
And you did.
Yes.
We're proud of you.
Best dog Hannah.
Best dog Hannah.
I think Hannah is a great name for a dog.
It is.
I don't know if best friend Hannah would agree, but best dog Hannah would because
Yes.
she's a good girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the best dog.
I'm writing a stupid BDSM book. So, of course, the good girl part in my brain was just like,
Oh, no.
"Nah." I hate it. I hate
Yes,
it.
Daddy.
Oh, don't do it, Jenna.
I just like teasing Megan a little bit with those.
Too much of my life is surrounded by that.
I bet.
I just need a
bet.
reprieve around you, and you don't give it to me.
No,
That's what we're here for, right?
that is.
To
Yes.
tease. We tease.
You know what Jenna reads. You're not going to give a reprieve for her.
I'm doing homework right now. It's boring.
Which one?
I haven't started either.
I'm doing homework.
No,
I have it on my shelf.
I've opened up and started the first page of the Isle of the Silver Sea, but every single time I've done that, I'll like try to curl up with Elias to read it while he's doing watching Bluey, and every single time he like pulls my head to like face in him, and I go, Elias, I'm trying to read my book, and he's like, but I need you to hold me this way, and like pulls my head on his chest, and I'm just like, whatever, and put it down. So like I was teasing Jelani because I was like, I've literally picked up this book 4 days in a row and not gotten past the first page because something has happened. And if I think, okay, it's fine, he's getting comfortable, and I go to like read, you come in and go, okay, last Bluey, which means I have to turn everything off and put my phone down so that I don't get to read it then. And I'm like, I hate everyone. So yeah, technically I guess the Isle of the Silver Sea. I just haven't made it past page 1.
Technically, that is a witch book too.
Oh.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The main character.
It fits. It fits with the theme, I guess. There you go.
And I
So,
think
yeah.
it's fitting that it does come out in October.
Yeah.
But in my brain, it was more, and I think that's just because what I'm so focused on right now is Lady Night.
Yeah.
So that was what's in
everything's
my
Lady
brain.
Night.
And I'm not complaining.
I don't. Okay, here's the problem. I'm not attracted to butch women. So when I think Lady Night, I think butch woman. And I'm like, I don't care about you. Even though I am a butch woman, and I know that is stereotypical, but I am not attracted to myself, and I don't want to read about a butch woman.
Yeah. So did you prefer The Witch then?
Yeah, of course I prefer the witch.
Okay. I didn't.
No?
I was annoyed with her. We'll get into that later.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Sorry.
when we talk about it, I think Jenna will prefer the night.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good one for Jenna because I think she'll like both.
Yeah.
And I told her,
agree.
I told her I think it's very easy to imagine the Lady Night as just a knight rather than being a woman if she wants to kind of change that in her head.
Yeah.
I don't really care. Like I can get into love stories that are, sapphic or two women. I mean, like probably one of my favorite love stories last year was Tasha Suri's,
Mm-hmm.
and neither one of them were masculine. They were both women.
Yeah.
And so
Very
it's like
true.
I just loved that, but I just have to be in that headspace. And right now, I've been reading those frivolous, easy
Yeah.
Zodiac Academy books, which have been they're just very different from what my homework is. So it's like my brain is just like, okay, I have to get into this to get through it.
I will just say I think that the Lady Knight in that book is a Jelani character. So that's why I think you'd be okay.
Intriguing.
Okay.
Because it's very, like, Jelani's a knight. Like, Jelani is I'm going to be fully covered in armor to go fight something and try to be
Does
noble
play the
and good enough.
paladins.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
He
Yep.
is the knight, so that's where
Yeah.
I think even when I was reading it, I'm like, this makes me think of Jelani.
Like, this is uncomfortable for me. This is supposed to be
Exactly.
sapphic, and I'm thinking of my brother-in-law.
Exactly.
I was thinking because we had talked about doing an episode for Marissa where we play the game of which author is which.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was thinking for Jenna, we say, okay, would this be a scene in Priory of the Orange Tree? Because she knows very surface level things of that. And we
Oh.
just give a random scene of being like, did this happen in Priory of the Orange Tree? And then that would be your thing of guessing. And then
You gotta wait till I start, just the beginning of it, so I have an idea of who these characters were.
and mine could be Cassandra Clare. Are they related or not?
What
No.
kind of supernatural creature do you think this person is?
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Interesting.
Sandra Clare has all the supernatural.
Yeah.
I do know of some things
Yeah.
because I watched the show.
What magical creature is this? Simon.
Simon he is a magical creature.
Yes. The answer is yes.
No, that's Magnus.
Yeah.
Magnus
Oh,
is
yeah.
a magical
He
creature.
is a magical creature.
Yep.
That's true.
Freewheeling bisexual.
Every time I see Magnus, though, I only ever think of him as the Glee character
Oh.
Yeah.
from the show because
Yeah.
because that's who he was. But yeah, so we have a couple fun little games that we could play with each other.
Yeah, there you go.
For an upcoming episode, maybe towards the end of the year.
All I know about Prior the Orange Tree is they're all lesbians and there's dragons.
They're not all lesbians.
Okay,
You've got at least one of each.
lesbians.
Yeah, you have at least one of each. You have the whole shebang in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now in the second book, there are 2 lesbian couples. And I was very happy about that.
I do remember you saying that. Do I get 2 lesbians?
It was very much like, I'm used to just, you get your lesbian couple.
Here's
whether
your token lesbian.
Yeah, whether the book is about this lesbian couple or, like, they're a lesbian couple side plot.
Yeah.
This, when I read A Day of Fallen Night, I was like, wait, is this one gay too? There's 2 of them? There's 2 separate lesbian stories in this book?
I love it.
Yeah.
There is.
And then in Among the Burning Flowers, which is the prequel to the original, but a sequel to the prequel.
Yeah.
That one has no romance, but it has a lot of the characters that you will recognize. Not me.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know at least one.
Which one?
The spoiler one from the
Huh?
The one we always talk about
That I can't know about.
that she can't know about.
Kaliba?
Yeah.
No.
She's not in it?
She's not in it.
How?
She's not in it.
How?
She's not in it.
I'm not gonna read the book then.
I know. Kaliba's also my favorite. This is Among the Burning Flowers was about the castle that was taken over by the High Western.
Mm-hmm.
And the father was like, and they had to like dress in like dragon skulls and stuff.
Mm.
And that was when, what's her name's best friend went there? And Kit. Remember Kit?
I remember the name.
Sabran's best friend. Who everyone was like, you should get married.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she was like, no, we're just friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went to that castle.
Mm.
It's about that one.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 I know what happens.
Novella.
It's a 250-page novella.
Right.
Quote. But
No side stories.
oh, Prior of the Orange Tree has witches in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
We're
Witch
on
of the
topic.
Woods.
Oh, the Witch of the Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kidnap your babies. Spooky Forest. Does your Spooky Forest have witches in it, Marissa?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, I didn't get that far.
Okay. Yeah. I guess from the very beginning that I gave you, yes, it does not seem like it has witches. The rumor, though, was that the apothecaries are witches.
Okay.
I think I talked about that in that part where they said, I can't remember how I phrased it, but they talk about like the apothecaries live at the edge of the woods and they're witches or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Like it's too much to talk about because
Yeah.
I don't remember what I actually wrote.
Right. It also has been a hot minute.
Yeah, I mean
So-
it's true. I gave you like 3 pages.
Exactly.
It wasn't a lot.
So don't have that tone with me, young lady.
Sorry.
Go to your room.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I told Jenna everything
I know.
about it. So it was
It's like, duh, it has witches. And I'm like, yeah, it totally does have witches.
Yeah,
And Megan's
come on,
like,
Megan.
how do you not?
How do you not know the entire plot of my book?
You were obviously there with Jenna because we only hang out as 3.
Someday I will.
Yeah. Someday when I write it.
You have to write it. You got to do the work.
Yes,
know.
that's a good one.
That's the worst part.
That's the
We're gonna do
worst
the work.
part.
That is the worst part, yeah. In my
Oh.
Spooky Forest story, I do not have witches.
I know.
It is army and mysterious figures. That's it. But no witches.
You got powers, right?
Yes, there is
So-
magic.
Spooky always has to have a little bit of possible magic and or supernatural.
Oh, mine is that. Okay, hang on. Mine is technically a fan fiction of the Acolyte, and the Acolyte has witches in it.
There you go.
There you go.
Roundabout.
Star Wars witches.
Star Wars witches.
So adjacent. There you go.
Witch adjacent.
Yeah. And what was your Spooky Forest story, Jenna?
Dude, I don't remember. It's been so long.
I remember this.
What have you guys been doing?
I know, right? Not writing.
Failing.
Watching my Discord button pop up going, hey guys, you gonna get on right? And I go, one day. Not today.
I don't have Discord on my phone, so I only see it when I get on the computer.
I haven't
Yeah.
quite signed into it yet, so I don't get to get the bad notifications yet. No one has to shame me. I can't be shamed yet.
I was writing night twice this week.
Wow.
Since we recorded in the morning. So I wrote 3,400 words this week so far.
Good job.
Of my prophecy story.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one.
No witches in that one either.
I'm excited for both of yours.
Yeah.
I have to get past. I have to get therapy, and this is what it is. But I have to get past my my fear of critique, because I think that's a big thing for me. Is like, I am my biggest critic. So when somebody says like, "Hey, like I think this sounds better," or like I'm a little confused here or something, I'm like, "You failed. You did terrible." I am so like negative to myself when something like that happens. So I have to be in the right mind space to actually do writing and get it critiqued.
Okay. Then what we need to do is find a way that critiques are good, positive reinforcement, and also no negativity, and just be like, "It's all perfect, Marissa."
But that doesn't help.
It doesn't
me,
help you at all.
technically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What we do is we do that for your first draft, and then you get the first draft done, and we go, okay, let's tear it apart now.
Yeah, exactly. You guys get
All
the
in one go.
story, and then we go into this is how it sucks.
I mean, that is a very valid way of doing it, in that you write the whole thing.
Yeah.
I prefer as I go, because the critiques can like change the way of the story.
Yeah.
But I know my friend Maya, she prefers it where the book is totally done and on its second draft before she even sends it to me.
Yeah.
So that is another way where you can just get it all in one go.
Yeah.
So.
But then I also need that like
Oh my gosh,
somebody's
it's so
waiting
good.
for it.
Please
They're-
tell me to
exactly.
more.
Marissa, I
it's
am
a
waiting
weird
for
in
it.
between. Like
If you got on writing night every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., sometimes 9:30 if we're feeling it, I will hype you up so bad. And I know that Hannah will too.
Yeah.
And
Of course,
Haley
yes,
probably
best friend
would too.
Hannah.
Yeah. Hannah's only one mode, and it's hype mode.
I was gonna say, if Hannah didn't hype, she couldn't be best friend, because best
Exactly.
friends live for the hype.
Exactly.
All right, we'd have to revoke her best friend Hannah title.
Uh-oh, Hannah, you hear that?
Dun dun dun.
No pressure or anything. Jeez.
But also, Hannah does a webtoon. I wonder if there's witches in her webtoon.
Oh, I'm reading a witch webtoon.
Ooh, what is it?
Yeah, it's a very not sounding like I would read it type webtoon, but it's called Love and Other Wicked Things.
Ooh.
It is very cheesy and
Zodiac Academy here. I can't judge you. Cheesy sometimes is what you need.
it's very cheesy. It's technically young adult because I think they're in college, but they're like first year college or second year college or something like that. But one of them, so Sapphic, obviously, one of them's a girl who lives in this town, and like her whole family is witches, and there's like a whole coven of witches. It's like the witches' council and stuff like that. This girl moves to the town for college because she's looking for her mom that went missing. And that girl is like a pyro witch. And the girl that is originally from the town, her grandmother has like a vision that a new witch is going to come to town and like ruin everything or something like that. So she's like suspected of being the one that's going to ruin everything. So it's kind of like her being like, I can't get close to you because my entire family says, or my family believes that you're going to ruin things, so you need to leave.
Yeah.
But obviously they build a connection and everything.
Oh.
But it's very witchy. Like there is stuff like she's a pyro witch, so she could just make fire. But there's a lot of stuff of like, you know, feeling the energies and creating circles and like actual wicked stuff.
Dude,
So
I
like
just
that.
you're talking about this, and all of a sudden I just flash back to a book that I read years and years and years ago. I can't remember the name of it, but now I don't think I ever finished it, and now I want to finish the series. I want to go back and find it, which means I'm going to have to do some serious research. But it was about witches in New Orleans. And that's
Oh, that's
literally what I have to
no.
go for.
Okay, I got you. It's the Sweep series. The author, she did another one where it's
Yes.
set in New Orleans, and that was the Balefire series.
Yes. Yes. I don't think I finished it. It's
There you go.
probably that. I don't
Don't
know.
have to do research.
There you go. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. Hold on.
There's only like 3 books though.
Yeah. It would be fast. I might have actually finished it, but I just don't remember it.
I also think because it was really fast. For me, it felt unfinished as well.
But
yeah,
I don't even know. It's been so long.
Witches in New Orleans, I got you.
Hey, there we go. That's what I needed. I just remembered little bits of it, and you're talking about it, and for some reason, like, these, like, clips of, like, vibes, not even, like, the actual story, just the vibes were getting to me, and I was like, how can I remember a book that I don't remember anything about?
I have so many. We were talking about this, and I know there is, I don't know if it's a book or a different piece of media, but there is a book that I remember there's, like, this witch that was not like a big part, but she does something, you go, oh my gosh, that's a witch. And then, like, that's it that I remember from it. I'm like, what is this book? What is this media? I remember this. They, like, she just comes in, she does something, you're like, was that a witch? And that's it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyone out there who knows what she's talking about?
No, nobody's gonna know from what I just said.
Maybe. Megan, I literally just said witches in New Orleans, which, come on, I'm sorry, that is the most vague description because there are tons of witches in New Orleans.
I said a witch comes into the book and you go, oh my gosh, is that a witch? And that's all I said.
Megan knew based off of witches in New Orleans, so
That's
maybe someone out there knows.
Listeners, please.
Someone
help
prove
us.
me right here.
I do have to break off for a second from books and shout out to Motherland Fort Salem is an amazing witch show.
Oh.
I do want to give that a go.
That is such a good show. It's basically...
Dude, this is exactly the book that I was thinking of, Megan. How did you know? Sorry.
Because it's Sweep. It's the same author as Sweep. Of course it would be.
Perfect.
Anyway, so tell us about the show.
Motherland Fort Salem is basically a different idea of what America would be if during the Salem witch trials, instead of like burning the witches, they made a deal with the witches in a way. And what happens is, like, witches form the army now, and it's a conscription thing. So if you're a witch, you have to serve in the army.
Oh, dang.
And there are people that are like the Dodgers, obviously, that are run away from it and everything.
Baseball team?
Yes.
But that don't, like, say the words or whatever that put them in the army. So you're following these 3 girls who are in the army as, like, recruits, learning to fight, while also in the outside there's this like terrorist group going on that are also witches, and you have like the whole like political thing of like people still not trusting witches and thinking witches should be locked up and stuff like that. So there's like this weird, but it's like, I don't think it's modern America. I think it's like the 90s or something like that, but it's still modern. And like you even see the map of America, and you have like the session which divides it, and there's like native land of like witches that are Native Americans that get their own area and don't have to be part of the army. It's
cool.
Really good.
Cool. What platform is it on?
It was originally, I don't know if it's streaming anymore, because I think it was originally like freeform, so it was on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
But it finished, so I don't know where they would have it. You might have to like buy it or rent it from Amazon.
Yeah.
What one is it?
Motherland Fort Salem.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. But honestly, I'd probably buy that show to like own it.
Yeah. We can have a watch party.
Yeah. I'd be down.
On Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm down.
And their whole thing is like there's a bunch of other different things, but the way their magic system works is like sound and noise, and so like a lot of it is like whistling or songs or something, and they make different things with that.
Yeah, you have to rent it from Prime or Apple.
Yeah.
Bummer.
But I'd be down to buy it and just own it.
Did you guys like the new Sabrina show? Did you watch that one at all? You did not like it?
I didn't like it.
I only watched, I think, not even the first full season, because it came out in 2 parts.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember watching the first part and I liked it enough. And then I was kind of sad. It's technically in the same world as Riverdale.
Well, yeah, because Sabrina
is
the Teenage
same.
Witch is from Archie Comics.
And Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah.
Are also the 3 of them.
Yeah.
But yeah. I liked the old show with
I
Melissa
loved
Joan
the
Hart.
old show. And
That
I
was
saw
so
that
fun.
the ants made a like guest appearance in the new show.
Yeah.
So
Every time they came out, I was just like, oh my gosh,
yeah.
there they are.
I love anytime you see them in something else and they like make a joke towards it.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, they had that in the other show Melissa Joan Hart did,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I was like, I had a weird dream or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Was that
It was
Melissa
a
and
Halloween
Joey or
episode.
whatever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did a Halloween episode, and she's all like, "We had to come find you because we had to erase your memories for this reason," or whatever. And like Salem's in it or something.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. We used to always like I remember coming home from school and it would be on 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it's only 30 minutes, but it would right before dinner.
Yep.
So we could always like in between like finishing our homework and then dinner.
Yeah.
We had that. And then it was like Supermarket Sweep or something.
Yeah, it was one of those shows that I'd put on while I was doing my homework or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Any other last thoughts on witchy stories or books?
I just love the spooky season.
Me too.
and the witchy season.
I literally just, I think that once October and fall hit, that's what I want is like witchy and spooky vibes.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what I want. But anyway, you guys can find us anywhere. Just look up Brawless Book Guild, not BBG. Like us, subscribe. What are we reading, guys? I already told you what I'm reading. My first page of I'll Oversee 5 times.
For 4 days.
The same page over and
Same
over and
page.
over.
That's what I
You-
want reading.
You know that page real well.
I do.
I guess I talked about what I was reading. I'm listening to Pet Cemetery by
Right.
Stephen King, which is narrated by Michael C. Hall, which is crazy
wow.
to me.
Dexter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
I would listen to a book. Not
Don't listen
any
to that
book,
one.
but a book.
Don't listen to that
Yeah, I
one.
won't do that one.
You don't want to read that book.
I don't think I do.
No, it's great because like it's funny because like at first I'm like, yeah, this is definitely Dexter, and then I get into the story and I'm like, okay, I'm in the story now, and he does like a really good voice for the old man across the street and stuff, and he actually does a really good job with like the little kid's voice. But then like he'll say something like, and then he imagined the blood, and I'm like, Dexter?
Like, oh wait, I forgot this is Dexter.
There are corpses here, Dexter. Just anything about murder. I'm like, it's Dexter.
Which is like half the book.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Have you watched the new series of Dexter at all?
No, I'm trying to rewatch
The original?
The original.
Yeah.
I think I talked about it in another episode where it's like I'm getting really tired of all the like relationship drama
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm struggling with actually finishing the original one to go watch the new stuff.
I always forget because for me, when John Lithgow was on it was like peak
Mm-hmm.
Dexter. And then there's actually like 2 seasons after that. And
Yeah.
I always forget because I stop at John Lithgow because I just thought that that's like the best.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 seasons after that. And I'm just like, okay, what's the point?
Yeah.
But
I'm just struggling because I realized they can't have anybody be single for long in
Of
this,
course.
and it's just all about them getting together and sleeping together. And I'm like, oh right, this is showtime.
right. There's
So-
gotta be sexiness there.
Yeah. So, but I really liked. I did watch Original Sin, which was the prequel.
Oh, I do want to watch that one actually.
That one was really good. I liked
It
it.
was
That's what
really
made
good.
me want to watch,
Okay.
rewatch Dexter, so I can keep watching it.
Yeah.
And apparently it's not done. They're gonna do another season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
Not
there was-
Original Sin. They're doing a new one of the new one.
Resurrection.
No, they're
or
doing a
whatever?
new season of Original Sin.
Oh, I heard that it wasn't, but I could be.
I don't.
Thinking old.
I mean, this was when I watched it, and then I looked it up, and they were like, "Yeah, approved for season 2." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, cool."
Okay. I will watch that when I get Hulu back.
Just so you know, there's like 5 seasons after the Trinity Killer. which
Yeah,
is-
there's. Well,
what's his face?
there's
Lithgow.
3, isn't there?
So,
So I just
Trinity
finished
was
it.
the 3rd, and there's 8 seasons.
What?
Yeah.
I could have sworn. Okay, I could have sworn. Wow.
No, Trinity was
4.
because I just finished Trinity.
For sure. For sure it was season 4.
Okay, then there's 4.
And then I thought there was 6 seasons. Well, okay, are we including the sequel season?
That's different.
Yeah,
That's different.
So there is a
that's
total of 8 seasons
Total
of
of
Dexter.
Not Resurrection.
That's-
What's the
It's true. No, not First Blood. True Blood.
You're right. You're right.
First
Sorry,
Blood,
3
yeah.
3 is Prado. But yeah,
Yeah.
there is 8, and then there's New Blood,
yeah,
which
'cause
is
it's Ice Truck Killer. I forget the second season.
Lila,
Lila. That I hated Lila.
Prado.
Prado, and then
Trinity.
Trinity.
Okay. Yeah, Hanson also, that was like one of the few shows, that and Breaking Bad, that when I was like, we should watch this together, he would not stop.
Yeah.
Like, he would stay up way too late watching it and then like have to work the next day and then come home, would immediately want to watch it and would finish like the whole series in like less than a month. And I was just like, this is not healthy. But also, I started this. I am reading We Hunt the Flame by House of Faisal. And I wanted to read those before I got into A Steeping of Blood because I wanted to see the connections before that. And I'm really enjoying it so far.
Good. I really want to read it.
Yeah, I just like her, like, the different characters. I feel like all of her characters are so different.
Yeah.
And like the voice that they have is also different. So I really enjoy it. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I'm only like 3 chapters in.
I have both of those books physical, and it's been one of those ones where I'll take it with me, like when I'd house sit, and I've had them forever. That's how long it's been, because I haven't house sat in 5 years at least. But I would take them with me to house sit and stuff, and then I would never read them. And now that I've read
Tempest of Tea,
I think that I'll have an easier time reading it because like I get an idea of her writing style, so it's like
definitely
I can get into it a little easier.
I do think A Tempest of Tea almost feels younger to me because our what did we say? Artie. Yeah, we had
Arthie.
Yes, because it was Arthur.
Yeah.
I feel like that is slightly younger style writing, but this one feels like it's like the first sentence of the last 2 chapters were like, I'm alive because I kill. And I'm just like, ooh, hello. Yeah. But anyway, that's what I'm reading.
I think, therefore I am.
Yep.
Call me whatever you want.
Yeah. I didn't tell Megan about that one. The other book I started was one of our arcs that we just got approved for.
Oh yeah, I saw
which is Hell's Heart, which is described as Sapphic Moby Dick in space.
Are they like hunting down a space jellyfish or something?
So basically the idea is that like these leviathans that are out in space, like their like fluid from them that they get helps power everything. Okay, so it's a big thing of going to hunt them down and get it.
Yeah.
Which is very reminiscent of what Moby Dick was actually about. Because they were hunting down sperm whales for their blubber and stuff to help fuel lamps and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's actually accurate to an extent. But the very first line in it is, call me, and it goes, ... It's like, call me whatever the hell you want. It doesn't say hell. But just call me whatever you want.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole important part of the
call
beginning
me
of
Ishmael.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she goes into it, she's like, you can call me Iso or Isha, or like goes through like 5 different I names.
Yeah.
She's like, I just am. I don't know how I started.
I like that. Those are fun books.
Yeah.
I hope you have good luck with starting your book tonight.
Thanks. I really hope so too, because I've given up my easy quick books
Yep.
to do this so that I can get some homework done, so that I can actually finish things and pass things on. Although, yeah, I feel like a timeline is punching out for me. So
she looks at her
looks
wrist.
at my wrist that has no watch. I'm like, I almost said, actually, I should probably start with Intercepts because I have to get that back to Ryan. And I was like, wait a minute, I also have to get this done really quickly.
Yep.
Ugh, homework.
Isle and Silver Sea, Intercepts, and then we got Don't Let the Forest In.
All I'm saying is, if you didn't start a 12-book series, there wouldn't be this issue.
It's true.
I thought all the books were 300 pages, guys.
But also, I want you to be happy with what you read.
Yeah.
So
It's
we're not here to police you, just a little bit.
Just
we're
a little
here
bit
to
of
push
policing.
you, but not like shove you, you know?
Yeah, you know?
You should just, yeah.
Yeah, should we grab your Kindle and delete all of those? And then put blinders on your eyes?
I don't think that works because it's on Kindle Unlimited, because I could just go back on and get it again.
We'll child block your book, your Kindle, so
This
you
is
can't
inappropriate.
even get.
You need a secret passcode to get through.
It's Brawless Book Guild.
I love
Anyway,
it.
All right.
All right.
We can wrap this up.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Tune in next week where we talk to Megan, the other Megan, the
Megan
the
Easter,
extra Megan.
Little Inklings Design.
Yeah, about creating bookish content and her shop. I want to hear all about it because I've been obsessed, but also have not bought them since I failed that last time.
That's okay.
I failed pretty hard.
You did not buy that one. That was a gift from me.
No, I bought one and then I failed really hard at it, and then you gave one and it gifted to me, and I failed that one too. But luckily that one is undated, so I could use that still. I just have to, skip the first 3 months of the year. It's fine.
That's okay.
It starts in 2023 and then ends in 2026.
There you go.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm excited for that. And then we're gonna end this on a quote. And Megan found this one. It's by Maribeth Quinn. It says, "The day I decided that my life was magical, there was suddenly magic all around me." I wanted to say, I am also going to throw out the other one, which is, "There's a little witch in all of us."
Yeah.
Which is practical magic.
Yeah.
So, end on those 2 quotes, guys. And
Feel
we'll see
witchy,
you next
guys.
time. Bye.
Bye.